So when I used to go to school, roughly about 3, 4, 5 years ago, from now, I'm now 19 years of age, so around 13, 14, even 15, I was heavily bullied, pushed around, made to look like an absolute dickhead, taken the piss out of for the way I looked, the way I acted, how weird I was, things I did, etc. And I'm not going to sit here and justify it and say that this was why I acted this way, and this is why I got bullied, and I didn't deserve it, and I'm a victim, and that I hate all of these bullies, and that they're such horrible people. I'm not going to go into that. I'm going to say that it was necessary. I was weird. I acted out of the ordinary. I was strange. I was trying to fit in. I did look bad. I was an ugly guy. I was. It was the truth. It was the harsh truth, but it was the necessary truth. So if you are getting bullied right now, it's tough. I know it's tough. I've dealt with it myself. I'm not going to sit here and say it's not tough. It physically is, it mentally is, especially when maybe you're working towards something in school and you're trying to get good grades and you're just trying to have a peaceful time, go to school and get it done, so then you can leave and do what you want to do after that. I know it's tough. I've witnessed it firsthand. So that's why I'm the most knowledgeable on this subject, because bullying is necessary. I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for those bullies. Everyone who pushed me about, every comment they made on my appearance and who I was. I wouldn't be where I am right now if it wasn't for them, right? And you wouldn't be where you are if it wasn't for them either. And it may seem tough right now. You may be saying, well, you know what, I'm in a terrible position right now because of them, so why should I be grateful of that? Because it's building you mentally into a stronger person. It may feel physically tough, but every comment, every time they push you about, is going to make you into a stronger person. A stronger person, than a stronger version of yourself, and a stronger person than even them as well, long term. So be grateful for that. And I think with bullying, the one thing I learned is, yes, they are not nice people, bullies, of course they're not, but there's a lot of truth in what they're saying. Every comment I ever heard on my appearance was very much true. If I wasn't in shape and it was a comment about my appearance and that I wasn't in shape and I was ugly, I knew it was the truth deep down. That's why it hurts, right? That's why bullying hurts. It's not the sad bit of it isn't that they're just saying it. It's that they're saying it and you know there's truth to what they're saying. That crushes you. That sinks deep in your heart. But I want you to use that as fuel. I want you to use that as a motivator to go out there and to become successful, to become better than them, to become a better version of themselves. I want you to ignite that fire within you to go do that. That's the only way out of bullying, is to use it as fuel, to channel it. It's the only way you really get away from negative emotion. It's the only way you get away from sadness and anger, is to channel it, right? So don't suppress it. Don't just deal with it. Try to channel it and try to become better than them, right? You never meet a hater better than you. I want you to realize and remember this quote and write it down and say it to yourself and live by it every single step of the way. You'll never meet a hater doing better than you. They're hating on you for a reason, and it may be the truth, but there's also a slight spite behind what they're saying, or envy, as I shall say, right? Maybe you're not the best looking, but I'm not just saying that to bring you down. They're saying it because they have some sort of insecurities within themselves, so they have to say it to you to make themselves feel better. So use it as fuel, use it as a motivator. Go out there and become the best version of yourself. Improve on the things that people are bullying you for, so then you can show them that that no longer exists, that they have no reason now to bully you for, right? Become better looking than them. Become more successful than them. Then their hatred becomes stupidity, because they're hating on you knowing they're better than you. That's when you can laugh, sit there and laugh in their face, knowing you're better than them, knowing you've proved yourself. So use bullying as a good thing. Channel it. See it as the harsh truth now. See it as something you can channel into a better truth and a better reason to go out there and to grow as a person. And through doing so, you will find yourself becoming mentally stronger, physically stronger, improving, to be able to improve certain aspects and areas of your life, to then go prove them wrong later. But the main thing is, don't just do this to prove the bullies wrong. It's a big motivator, but don't see it as the main reason. See the main reason to prove yourself wrong, to grow in yourself. So then you feel good, so then you look good, and so now you have the success. And they're still stuck in their sad old miserable life, doing what they've always done, make excuses, become the victim, and fire out anger and envy and hatred towards others to make themselves feel better. So remember this, go out there, grow, become the best version of themselves, channel that anger, that sadness, and their stupid comments to becoming the best version of themselves, to prove yourself wrong, and to most importantly, prove them wrong.